solid.
Yeah, they are. Coach in the middle?
Yeah.
I guess you're her. Yeah.
Savannah, Coach Whitehead, and Paris Kaiser. Coach is going to give us an opening statement, and we'll just take questions from there.
Okay. First, want to say congrats to Occidental on an incredible season. Watching them on film and just watching kind of what they did throughout conference play, I was very impressed. And they obviously have some elite players on their team. We've never faced a 6'5" player like their Ainsley Shelsta, and I mean she had 14 points and 19 rebounds. She was really a handful. And then, of course, Tony, number 24, watching film and seeing that she has 42-point games and her ability to get out and transition and score in the open court was, a big part of our scout. So just congrats to that team for all that they accomplished this year. It's a hard thing to come out to Texas and kind of deal with a team on their home court, and they had a really great season. I thought our kids really executed the game plan. There was some ugliness to the game, and sometimes that's what it has to be in order to find a way to win. And I thought we uglied it up just enough to figure out how to do that, and then we hit just enough shots also to figure that out as well. So credit to our crowd. Thank you for the home court advantage and the energy in the gym. It was super fun, and I think our kids are really appreciating and enjoying that right now.
Coach, you talk about it was ugly, and to win ugly games, you do it with defense. Tonight, your defense was just outstanding. What was the key, and what did they execute so well to shut them down as much as they did?
Right, so we tried to change the defense a little bit, try to keep the offense off balance some. I thought that we did a good job of helping off of some personnel and kind of collapsing on the post, and then knowing when 24 got it, always knowing where she was. So they did a great job of that. We showed them some zone, and then ultimately, I mean, you got to get the board. So if you get a missed shot, you got to get a rebound, and we did a good job of that as well with 34 defensive rebounds. So just proud of our kids, the intensity that they showed up with.
Yeah, for either of the players, I guess the fast start, 21 points in the first quarter, like you shot 53%. How key is that to just get that momentum rolling right out of the gate, especially at NCAA tournament atmosphere and everything that involves?
I think it was really important. We didn't really, obviously we've never played them before, so it kind of was like, let's go out there and play our game and then see what they're going to give us. And so I think that's what we do well, is push the ball. And so that's kind of like we wanted to focus on us kind of starting the game offensively. That's good.
Savannah, piggybacking off that question, is it better, or would you prefer to play a team that you hadn't played yet this year, to play someone else that maybe you were a little more familiar with?
I think, it doesn't really matter who we play. We just have the same mentality of just go out there, play our game, and just see what happens and control the game that way.
Coach, you talked about the crowd. I mean, to play in an atmosphere environment like that, obviously you guys had that last week as well with the AAC tournament. How cool is that just to be a part of, to see the students come out and see the community come out and support y'all in the way that they did tonight, and I expect the same tomorrow, obviously. It's
really special. It really is, and not everyone has it. I've been watching games across the country, and they're seeing their environment, and I would imagine that if they pulled up our game, they might think, wow, they really are doing well. It takes me back to my playing days, to be honest, where we had great crowds, and I'm just so happy that these girls are getting to experience that. Our fans have always come out. I mean, there are fans in the stands that have been coming here since 1999. And then, of course, our students really came out. And our school is doing a great job of getting them here by offering T-shirts and, making theme nights and things like that. So we're really appreciative of the way that everybody in the Hardin-Simmons community and also Abilene community have jumped on board and really started to help support us.
Coach, I want to take you back to your playing days again, but not like it was last week.
Yeah, that was kind of rude.
No, I mean, when they were talking about how you didn't
how I didn't pass. It was like, oh yeah, I didn't make baskets. That's what it was. I didn't make baskets.
Yeah. This week, Abilene Christian coach Julie Goodenough, obviously you're very, very familiar and close with her. She made sure to talk about how proud she was of Hardin-Simmons. And I'm just, from your point of view, what has Coach Goodenough meant to you as a player, as a coach, and as a person, and what does she mean to this program as a whole?
You don't know what can you're opening when I have to answer that. She was like my mom away from home in 1999 and recruited me in here, and she's recruited me 4 times. So I coached for her at 3 different stops, and we've become really good friends. She's a mentor. If anything's ever hard or there's a challenge that I'm facing, I'll call her, and she always has an answer. And just what an incredible person. I have been blessed by having great coaches in my life, and it's part of the biggest reason why I do coach. So it's fun now, honestly, to have her down the road. We'll go over there and watch her practice, and these girls sometimes will get to play against them, and it's just a really great connection here in town.
That's really cool, because not every place has that, where you've got 2 schools in the same town and they get along to the point that you guys are able to go. That's a great experience, especially for your team.
Yeah, for sure.
How much does their mentorship, because the players see it too, right? Like, I can go play against these D1 players. How much does that help you guys when you get into these tournament scenarios and situations?
Well, I mean, it's like growing up playing with your older brother and going out and playing with guys. You know, it only elevates your game when you're playing with people that, you know, play at a higher level or a faster pace, or, you know, it's like having a scout team come in. So it absolutely helps us. And cool thing I saw, I'm probably not supposed to be looking in the stands during a game, but I actually saw 3 or 4 of their coaches were here tonight watching. I don't know if Coach Goodenough made it out, but I did see some of their support staff in the stands. So that's super, super cool.
That's awesome. And Paris, you know, what does it mean for you guys to be able to have that ability to go play against Division I and know that you've got that support right here in the same town?
I think it's really cool. Yeah, like y'all were saying, like not everyone gets to do that. And so it's always just fun to go over there and kind of see what we can do against them. And yeah, it's kind of like playing with your older brother. And yeah, just not everyone gets to do that. So it's unique.
Savannah, I'm going to give you a tough one. I want you to describe for me what it's like to play for Coach Whitehead.
It's,
Oh.
you know, this as a freshman here, like this experience and being able to be coached by her has been like so amazing. And I've grown so much as a player, and she's allowed me to be more confident, and she gives me critique, and I take it, and I just roll with it, and, you know, it's really amazing.
Paris, you too. You've been with other coaches,
Yes.
right? And you come over here, and you've had a chance now to really open up your offense. What have you learned from your time under Coach Whitehead?
Oh my gosh, it's a blessing. She is a blessing. This whole team is a blessing. Yeah, 2 years ago, I wasn't sure if I was going to be continuing to play basketball, and kind of was falling out of love with the game, you could say. And so coming here, just loving it and enjoying these girls and the relationships. And she's an amazing coach, and I wasn't guaranteed these last 2 years that I've been playing, and so it really is just a blessing to be here, and I'm so thankful.
Yeah, and lastly, Paris, I want to ask you, obviously, Anna coming in, that backcourt has been so good for you all this season. What has it kind of been like playing alongside her? You all seem to really complement each other well in that backcourt.
Oh, yeah. I think Anna is what makes us go as a team, and without her, like, it would change us. I really think so. And so I'm so grateful for her and her coming here, and it's been great. And I think it's, yeah, credit to her for a lot of our success as a team.
Good.
Thank y'all.